No matter how good you are at making Pokemon, this video will help you. No matter if you draw digitally or on paper, this video will help you. Let's just get directly into the meat of this video. How to make a Fakémon. It all starts with the concept, right? Some of you might not know it, but almost all the Pokemon have concepts. Other than like Pidgey, but like no one cares about Pidgey. They can be more lore-based or more concept-based. I have a friend that does a lot of lore-based Pokemon. They're not usually based on a lot of different things, but they are based on how they would interact with the humans and the world of Pokemon. If you have a clever idea for that, go for it. But you can also have a clever idea for a concept of a Pokemon. You can make Pokemon like that. And you can make Pokemon that are based on like ideas in the Pokemon world. And you can have a mix of both in a Pokemon. It's all what you want it to be. Now, this is not going to be an art video. This is a strictly Pokemon discussion. But I'm just saying, it does not matter what source you're on. Unless you're on flipping like MS Paint, like I think everything's fine. I do mine on Ibis Paint. It's a free thing. It's not bad. Even Sketchbook's good. You can find a free site. Do not think that you have to get Procreate or something. You can easily just use a pen and paper if you really feel the need to, or more pencil and paper. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's start drawing. Look at this. It's not finished, nowhere close, but just look at it. Its head is a circle, its body is a circle, and its legs are like sort of just rectangles. That is always how your Pokemon should start. And then you see me add details to it. Look, more circles and ovals for the ears, more triangles for the cheeks. And then I restarted, but you got the point. Pokemon are made out of simple shapes. And simple is the key word there. Let me show you something. See this guy? This Charmander. Sorry, this is such bad, like, camera. But this Charmander, look at it. What is so detailed about it? The biggest detail are his little nubs. That's the biggest detail. Fido? Oh, this is so terribly cameraed. Dog, he has nothing, bro. The tiniest detail is maybe his eyebrows. Or maybe his mouth. That's literally it. And those are like pretty key details. The rest is, see, circles. Circles. Look how many circles there are. And then little rectangles with circle ends. Okay, that was really stupid, but you get the point, right? Pokemon are made to be marketable. If they can't be fit on a plushie that small, then they can't be Pokemon. Now you're gonna hear a lot about Kensugi Mori style by the Pokemon community, and I want you to not care about that. I'm not even gonna explain it, because you're not supposed to care. Don't care. If you want to make Pokemon that are in the exact style of the actual real art, then go to another video. I mean, after this one, this video is still gonna be helpful. So yeah, now let's talk about like another philosophy of Pokemon. This video is so beautifully unscripted, it's so funny. Anyway, you want a mix of cute and cool. That is like top 5 philosophies of making Pokemon. Let's look at Pikachu. Pikachu is the essence of Pokemon, both cute and cool, and I'll show you why. It is cute because obviously it's a rodent with big eyes and a big forehead. Watch True Green 7, after that you're gonna know how important foreheads are. Regardless, it's cool because it has a tail, it does electric abilities, and there's a wide range of emotions. If you watch the anime, which you probably have, you've seen epic moments where he uses his electric power. But he still remains cute, and that's the dynamic you need with your Pokemon. It'll shift. Of course, Zekrom's not going to be as cute as a Pikachu, but you still need cuteness in cool designs. I just showed you cool and cute designs. In Garchomp, the sides are very rounded, like the side of his head. Those little wing jet things, I'm going to put a picture, you'll see. They're very rounded, and you might not perceive that as cute, but it's more friendly. And that's the third goal of Pokemon, making them your friend. So we got number 1, which is they're made out of shapes. Number 2, cute and cool. Number 3, they should look like they're your friends. Again, there's a variation, like Clefairy is probably more cute than Kyogre, more friendly than Kyogre, but you get my point. Kyogre does not look like a straight up demon. He looks like a scary water thing, but not a straight up demon. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! So these are just a few side notes. Those were like the main parts. These are just a few side notes. Don't use like real world objects in your Pokemon. I know like some Pokemon do it, like Klefki. That's the most like appropriate example for this. Just like if it works with your concept, go ahead by all means. But if it's not really needed, then don't. In fact, I think personally it's much more interesting if you incorporate it without being too obvious. Show don't tell and all that. Having a theme for your Pokemon always goes a long way. It can influence the color scheme, it can influence how it acts, it can influence its dex entry, its stats, its abilities, all of that. And it just spices up your Pokemon. And it's usually pretty close to the concept and gives it that extra layer. For example, this Pokemon is based on shrimp on the Barbie, and that's why I gave it a sort of chef hat on top. I gave it an angry chef motif. Influenced its design, it influenced how it acts, because now it's angry. Now I have a way to add that concept to the design. If it wasn't for that, it would just be some angry shrimp thing. Try and make your concept like smoothly work out together. Like it would be a little weird if your Pokemon was, let's say, a hedgehog and it just like cooked for some reason. That'd be like, it wouldn't fit as well. If you said that its quills were 1,000 degrees hot and it uses its quills to skewer its Pokemon and make it like a kebab, that would make a lot more sense. In fact, I should make that. But above all of this, the main goal is to have fun, okay? It sounds dumb. I know it sounds dumb. But that's why I said not to go for Sugimori style immediately unless you really want to. You can make whatever you want. This video is not telling you what to make. It's telling you what Pokemon are. Don't feel forced into doing something you don't like. If you want to make simple Pokemon that just look cool, make simple Pokemon that look cool. They don't have to have crazy concepts. I like having crazy concepts. That's why I do it. If you want to make super cool kaijus like in Godzilla or Yu-Gi-Oh! And you still want to make them Pokemon, you can still make them Pokemon. I'm not stopping you. If you just want to make a cute fire dog with no concept and you just want a cute guy, then okay, do it. You don't have to make the balance. You don't have to do anything. You can give your Pokemon traumatic backstories like their OCs, man. No one cares. Just whatever you have fun doing. I don't like shading. I don't like doing Ken Sugimori style, and I don't like making stats and base totals for my Pokemon. I don't care about that, but if you care about that, do what you want to do. So at the end of it all, just don't use AI art. Please don't. It's not art. That's all I'm asking you to do. Anything else, just don't do it. Just don't use AI art. I can let you do anything.